What is up, Spikes? We're back again playing some more casual Commander today with our good friend Sean, friend of the channel, newly indoctrinated to the Commander format.
Very new.
So we figured what better way to, get you used to the testing the waters than in front of a live studio audience, right?
On camera, best way.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly. Before we get into it today, we'd like to love our lovely, we'd like to thank
love our GameGenic.
Love our thankfully sponsor, GameGenic. They made us these awesome playmats, and they can make you playmats. They can make you sleeves, deck boxes. Check out your local game store for a GameGenic product, and if they don't have them, ask for them, because I'm sure they can get them in stock. It's great stuff, whether you're playing Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic, or even just a board game that you need to keep in a nice box.
GameGenic got you covered.
GameGenic got you covered, like she said. I'm not actually going first today. Sean is. So Sean, tell us, what spice are you bringing to the table?
Well, today I'm playing Sidisi Brood Tyrant. My whole game plan is to dump my entire deck into my graveyard, make some zombies, and figure out how to win from there.
Cool.
Love it.
I will be playing Tatyova Benthic Druid. I'm Madison. And this is the no-name brand value deck for valuing or something. The deck name's really long. It's gonna play a lot of cards, landfall, and overrun people with things.
Good Sim
That's what it
spells.
does.
It seems similar in the themes.
Can you tell it's not my deck? Maybe.
Hey, I'm Aaron. I'm playing Ryu World Warrior. Big fan of the Street Fighter. This is the second Street Fighter Universes Beyond Commander I've played. This deck is a little different than Chun-Li, but does still very heavily focus on my commander. So Ryu is going to try to pick up as many swords as possible, and then Hadouken things mostly at Elliot, but maybe at Sean and Madison.
That is, once I'm dead, right?
I wanted a reason to play 10 swords, and this is how I got there.
That seems good.
Yeah. And I am playing Burakos, Party Leader, and Folk Hero. This is my Party Time deck. It is loosely based on the Party Time Precon, but I've powered it up probably pretty significantly, as you'll hopefully see. I'm going to assemble a party, maybe more than a party, and then attack with a bunch of little wieners, probably. It's like a bunch of 1/1s and 2/2s, but, in big numbers, they're scary. So, Sean, hit us with it.
Right on, here we go. Draw for turn. And I will play Opulent Palace tapped, past to Madison.
All right. Draw a card. I will play an island and pass the turn.
I have Command Tower past the turn.
Oh my god. Best land.
It is perfect mana.
I'll draw. Ugh. I've got a Marsh Flats, and I will pass the turn.
Untap, draw, play a Blooming Marsh, and I will pass again.
Okay. Draw a card.
Right on time for the Blooming Marsh.
I will play a forest and I will pass.
Everyone going kind of slow.
A little bit. To let a land pass, land pass, land pass.
I have Mountain SRAM.
Oh, that's a good one if you're playing 10
Senior
swords.
Edificer. I might
Yep.
have a couple swords. I'll pass the turn.
I'm actually not even going to crack this right now. I'm going to draw for my turn.
All right.
Tough.
Unlucky.
I'm a genius. Bloodstained Mire. I'll crack both of these at the same time and go to 38. Off of my Bloodstained Mire, I'm getting a Scrubland. And off of my Marsh Flats, I'm getting a Basic Plains. And then I'm tapping these for a Talisman of Hierarchy. Go ahead.
In step, I'm going to cast a Grizzly Salvage.
Ooh.
So revealing the top 5, I can put a creature or a land from among them into my hand, rest to the graveyard. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Ooh, yeah, some good ones.
Seems good.
I think I'm going to take this Dark Slick, and I'm going to put 2 creatures and some other stuff into my graveyard here.
Yeah, write that down. Needed land. Got it.
Okay, and proceeding, and tap, draw. We'll put this right into play here, and then I'm going to cast a Diregraph Colossus. So I have 2 zombies in my yard, so it's going to come in with 2 +1/+1 counters.
Seems good.
Go ahead.
Draw a card.
So what is it? It's a 4/4?
It's a 4/4.
Already? That's bigger than anything in my deck, I think.
I'm going to play a forest. I'm going to cast Kodama's Reach. Search for 2 basics. All right, so off my Kodama's Reach, I'm going to get a forest and an island, and then I'll pass the turn.
Well, one of those goes to your hand, cheater.
I'm sorry. I am a cheater. That'll go in my hand.
Okay.
Go.
All right. I'm going to play an Agandro Castle as my life for the turn. I'm going to play a Mother of Ruins. It's a nice classic. And a Black Blade Reforged, triggering SRAM. The draw card.
You may.
Perfect. Attack Elliot.
2 more?
Two more.
36. I'm in a free fall here. I'm gonna be paying life to this thing too.
Yeah.
Freak.
Deck building error. Go.
Deck building error. I actually might have, you know. And in the last episodes against Bill, I died to just like having damage dealt to me. So like maybe I need to reevaluate my life. More damage to myself. I've got a silent clearing.
Perfect.
I have to take a damage, not from the talisman, but from the clearing. So 35 to play. I guess one of my commanders. I learned that technically this enchantment is my commander.
If you were to animate it.
Yeah, it does commander damage. But yeah, Burakos, party leader. So 2/4. It is an orc, cleric, rogue, warrior, and wizard. And then if it attacks, defending player loses X, and I create X treasures, where X is the number of creatures in my party.
Neat.
Very nice.
Go ahead.
All right. Untap for turn. Draw. Okay, I'll play Llanowar Wastes, and then I will also play my commander. So Sidisi enters the battlefield. Trigger. So mill the top 3. Whenever one or more creature cards are put into my graveyard from the library, I get to create a zombie token. 2, 3. So that was Deadly Dispute, Reanimate, and an Undead War Chief. So I will get a zombie here.
One zombie.
And then I think I'm up for some attacks. So I think, Aaron, I'm going to come at you for 4.
Ooh,
Yep, sounds
good
good.
choice.
36.
That's commander damage, right? Diagraph Colossus.
Okay.
Notable
All
legendary Sultai creature.
All right, I will untap, draw for my turn. Play the forest that none of you knew about. And tap 5 to cast Tatyova Bentic Druid.
You got it.
Pass the turn.
Oh, this is the one that doesn't also exploration you on top of
It
drawing
is
you
not
cards.
AC.
Is
I-
even a good Simic card? Come on.
Who knows? I'm going to play a Plains for the turn, 2 mana for a Boros Signet, and 3 mana for Ryu World Warrior.
Yeah.
That's nice. Attacks are bad, now all of a sudden, I will pass.
Okay. I will untap. I'll draw for my turn. Ooh. This card sucks. Shine, Shadow, Snarl. I will not reveal a Plains or Swamp from my hand.
Unfortunate.
Not because I don't have one, but because I'm concealing information.
Write that down.
Definitely. Then try to not take all of my life points and damage here. So avoiding the silent clearing, I will cast a Mage's Attendant. Mage's Attendant is a cat rogue, and when it ETBs, I will make a 1/1 blue wizard creature token with 1 sacrifice this creature, counter target non-creature spell unless its controller pays 1. So keep that in mind. If you're casting non-creature spells, I got a big stinker over here. Madison, what is your commander's power and toughness?
It is a 3/3.
Beautiful. I'd like to go to combat.
Go to combat.
I'm going to attack you with my Burakos.
Okay.
It will trigger, and my party is 3. So you will lose 3,
Yep. I will go to 37.
and I will make 3 treasures.
Okay.
That's a lot.
And
And
then,
you're attacking me with a 2/4?
yeah, mine's a 2/4.
We'll take 2. Go to
Ooh.
35.
35.
Because maybe you have something.
2 Burakos damage. Second main phase. Now that I've got all this extra mana, do I want to? I don't. Oh, I do. I'm a big stinking liar. I'm going to sack 2 of these for Folk Hero. So that is my background enchantment. Commander creatures I own have, whenever I cast a spell that shares a creature type with it, draw a card. And this ability triggers only once each turn.
Okay.
So if I cast an Orc, Cleric, Rogue, Warrior, or Wizard. Ooh.
Do you have any of those in your deck?
A couple cat rogues, and yeah. That is the end of my turn. Go ahead.
Sounds good. I'm going to untap. Draw for my turn. Oh, that's a good one. I don't feel as embarrassed playing this anymore. A Necrobox of Sorrow.
We're
Yeah.
teammates now. We're brethren.
Also, just concealing information here.
Yeah, definitely. See, it's a smart play for smart
Yeah.
people.
I am going to cast Will Help the Rot Cleaver.
Ooh.
So that is a 3/3 zombie warrior. Whenever another zombie I control dies, if it didn't have Decayed, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token with Decayed. At the beginning of my end step, I can sack a zombie, and if I do, I draw a card. So
That is an engine.
Yep.
So cast that, and the Diregraph Colossus will trigger, and I'll get another zombie here. And then I think I'm going to do some attacking.
I've got a 3/2 and a 1/1. Just
I think I'm going to attack Madison with my commander, and Madison with my
Oh.
my 4/4 here.
I see.
7 damage.
So
Trigger
Retyrant will
skills.
trigger, so top 3.
Yep.
An Entomb, a Dark Salvation, and a Zombie Apocalypse. So
Ooh,
no
tough.
zombies for me.
No, but a lot of zombie themed cards.
yeah.
Many zombie themed cards, yeah. So it's for
Take
7.
7.
Seven.
28.
20.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
I'm not even doing anything here.
And then I will go to my
I'm
end
innocent.
step, and will help trigger, and I will sacrifice the zombie
Make the
and
decayed one.
make a Decayed one and draw a card.
Sure.
Ugh.
All right.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw a card.
Okay, she's acting all innocent, like she didn't do
I'm not
anything,
doing
but
anything.
now she's untapped with the commander. in
Play land. Gain a life and draw a card.
29.
I'm gonna cast. I should have done this in another order. I'm gonna seize.
Oh.
That is a mistake. That's okay.
I'm sure there's no possible way you're getting more counters on that thing. In
No,
future
it would have just
turns
been
or
one
anything.
extra counter.
Yeah,
So
I'm sure it's fine.
I will pass the turn.
Nothing suspicious going on.
I don't have
Okay.
anything in my hand. Okay.
Turn.
Leave me alone.
I don't like pass the turn with 4 mana. I'm gonna play a mountain. I'm gonna cast Swallow Hole. So as an additional cost to cast a spell, I may tap an untap. I have to tap an untapped creature I control, which is gonna be actually SRAM here. I guess thematically it's Ryu. That makes sense.
So you can Hadouken.
Exile target tapped creature. Put a +1/+1 counter on the creature that was tapped this way.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks for me. Burakos down. I will put it back in the command zone,
What a shame.
isn't it?
And then, geez, I'm gonna Hadouken something. I'm gonna discard Nahiri, Heir of the Ancients, and I'm gonna Hadouken Sidisi.
What does Hadoukening do?
Tap 4 in a red, untap, discard a card. Ryu World Warrior does damage equal to its power to any target. If excess damage is dealt to a creature this way, draw a card.
I just
So
like,
it's only
I just like
23.
this, but
Hey, me
I
too.
can't stop it.
We can be brethren once again. Snarl brethren and dead commander brethren.
Snarl Brothers.
Snarl brothers.
You're next. I'm gonna pass the turn.
I'm not doing anything.
Well,
I'm
I
just
will
trying to
untap.
Hadouken people, you know.
My commander being dead is bad for my strategy here, Aaron. So
You consider
Elliot
it
will remember this.
blocking. Hadouken.
I'll draw for turn. Well, I have precisely 6 mana with my treasure, taking a damage off with a silent clearing. 34. I will recast Burakos Party Leader, and unfortunately, it does not trigger itself because it does not have the ability and is in play when I'm casting it.
What a shame.
Yeah, isn't it? I will pass the turn.
All right, I will untap and draw. Oh, look at that. Play more tap lands.
Okay.
It's a theme of my deck. And then I think we're going to cast this big guy here. Grimgrin.
Whoa, that is a big
That
guy.
guy kind of also Hadoukens when he untaps.
So you
kinda
see he's
awkward.
in play tapped. This will trigger. We'll
Yeah.
make a zombie. And then
Now, what are we doing about this, team? What are we?
I killed a guy.
kill the guy.
Yeah, well, you could have killed 2, but you decided to kill.
I'll kill it again.
So I think we're just gonna sit here. I'll go to my end step, sacrifice this new zombie to make another decayed zombie, and draw off of Will Hilt.
You got it.
At the end of the turn, I'm
Oh.
gonna beast within.
What are we?
There you go, man.
What are
I'm
we
going
within?
to target. I don't even know. I want to pick this thing, But you said you're gonna come for me, so I'm
going
gonna
to.
hit your
But I
commander.
also have Mother Runes.
Ooh,
Oh, you
it's
do.
true.
Yeah,
You
so
know what? Then let's hit that.
The will helps?
So long.
Okay. You do get the...
I guess in response. Do
Yeah.
we want to? Nah, I think we probably just.
You
Oh,
get
yeah.
a
I think I just take my
Lechonk.
beast.
you get a Lechonk.
Nice.
Untap.
Le Chonk.
Draw a card. Trigger Ominous Seas to put a counter. Play land. Trigger Tatyova. Get a life. Draw a card.
Back up to 30.
Back up to 30 already, Madison.
When I draw a card, put a counter on this.
Gonna get her.
I mean, maybe, but maybe not.
Have you considered? Maybe not.
I did not
6
consider
mana.
that.
I'm gonna play a Wave Wing Elemental.
What
So
is
it's flying? It has landfall. Whenever a land enters battlefield, this thing gets +2/+2 till end of turn.
Ooh.
It's very cool. And then I will pass the turn.
Pass the turn.
Yeah.
Draw. I do like this card.
I gotta be keeping track of both, technically, I guess. This one can cast twice. See, that's why you gotta keep track of both.
I'm going to cast Open the Armory. Touch my library for an aura or equipment card. Off Open the Armory, I'm going to find a Shadow Spear. Add that to my hand.
That's a good one.
Tap my Gonjo Castle.
Mhm.
I'm going to cast a Shadow Spear. Trigger SRAM Senior Edificer.
Crazy.
Draw a card. Ooh, that's a nice one. With the other 3 mana I have, I'm going to equip Ryu with Black Blade Reforged.
Uh-huh.
So it's getting +5/+5.
So it's a 8, 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, no effects.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's running the chump blockers like everywhere, except for Madison.
Leave me alone.
All right, I'll leave you.
Or
I'll give you
kill
one.
me
Leave,
and I'll
I'll
go
give
take
you
a
one.
nap.
Leave me alone.
Give her 1.
But give me the leave me alone later.
No, too late. Pass.
Just pass them?
Yeah, I'm like get chump blocked here. Chump blocked here.
Is a chump block bad for you?
Well, it just doesn't really do anything, really.
Gets rid of creatures.
I'm also, but like then I don't block great. I'm kind of in, like Sean's doing some stuff.
Yeah, fair. Untap.
When I can Hadouken, it's a lot better.
True. Draw for turn. Sure, I'll do that right away. I've got a Prismatic Vista, fetching down to 33. Off this Prismatic Vista, I'll find Basic Swamp.
Ooh.
Then I'm going to take a look at my hand once again. There's some stuff. There's some things. I would like to pay 2 mana and foretell this card.
I really hope it's Poison the Cup or something.
Wouldn't that be interesting? Nothing's happening.
The Angels one.
Sternheim Unleashed.
Yeah.
There's a couple. In white and black, I'll let you know there's a couple.
I can think of
There's a
2.
Wrath too, right?
Oh yeah, there is the Wrath.
Go to combat.
Don't.
This thing's coming in to die big time for sure.
Madison. I trigger it for 3 again.
So you got 3 treasures.
So you lose 3. 27, and I make 3 treasures. And then it's a 2/4. Coming at ya. Double block.
Eat it, Elliot.
Double block is tough. Okay, I'll be sad and cast this flawless maneuver.
Why don't you just let it die?
What do you
just
mean?
accept defeat.
I need my creature.
No, you don't.
They just bounce off now. This is
Yeah.
fine.
So creatures I control gain indestructible until end of turn.
Fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
draw my card. Well, there's my boy.
Is it another little chunk?
No.
Oh.
You know this guy. Larder Zombie.
Oh yeah, right. Larder Zombie. I love Larder Zombie. That card's sick. You ever read a Larder Zombie in your life?
I've never seen this card.
This
no.
is a, as I said the other day, if you didn't play Midnight Hunt Limited, you have no idea what this card is.
Yeah.
Sure.
It is a 1/3 defender zombie. I can tap 3 untapped creatures I control to look at the top card of my library, and I may put it into my graveyard. So
It's so modest. I love Larder Zombie.
it's
Yeah, hell
just
yeah.
like super fair, and I love it.
It's just a 1-mana zombie, right? With Dire Colossus thingy. That's
Yeah.
that's
good.
valuable.
Then we'll go
1/3. It's good stats.
cast a Cemetery Reaper as well. Which
Yeah.
this thing we'll see.
And now it's a 2/4 defender. Don't get it twisted.
It's too many zombies.
I've got so many zombies.
I'm really good
running
at
out of
blocking
space for
one
zombies.
thing.
But yeah, that is me. Go ahead.
All right.
Oh gosh.
Untap.
I'm building an army
Draw
over there. I'm only building
forward.
one guy.
Okay, when I draw a card, I will put a counter on this. Play a land. Trigger Tatyova
Go to 28.
to gain a life. And draw a card. This also triggered off the landfall. When I draw a card, put a counter on this.
Yep.
Now it's a 5/6.
5/6. There's a plate by my foot.
I don't know. I'll play Mysteries of the Deep because I need to draw something that's not a land. It has landfall, so I already played a land, so I get to draw 3 instead.
Sounds good.
2, 3.
That's almost a Kraken.
Put 3 more counters on Ominous
boy.
Seas. 2 mana, I'm going to cast Druid class.
Ooh, I like that class.
I've never played this card before, so...
So whenever land enters the
Oh,
battlefield,
I
gain a
just
life.
pay to level it up. I see. I see. I have 8 cards in my hand, but I'm going to go to combat. Attack Elliot.
Taken 5. Go to 28.
Okay. And then I will go to my end step and discard a forest.
Sounds good. Untap. Draw. I'm gonna slam on this thing. I think so.
Whoa. Oh.
I'm gonna cast Godo Bando Warlord. So what's gonna come into play? I'm gonna search my library for a equipment card and put it onto the battlefield. Shuffle my library.
Seems good.
Yup.
Okay, I'm gonna find a sword of once and future off my Godo. I never thought I'd look for this sword, but you know, thank you, March of the Machines, for completing the cycle. It's randomly pretty good right now. I'm also gonna play a land for the turn, I suppose. Because I guess I'm not Hadoukening anybody. I still don't want to attack anybody, but I should.
I mean, now you're making me look like the bad guy.
I mean,
being the
I'm
only
still a
one
good
attacking.
attack. It just sucks for me. So,
No.
you might as well.
Me?
Yeah, attack you.
You should put me out of my misery.
Tough.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Ryu damage.
Sucks. Yeah, it like mega sucks because you have this thing.
Yeah,
So
that's great.
I'm gonna try to flash in this Sigrid God Favored. It'll trigger my folk hero, so I'll draw a card because it's a warrior that I'm
Sure.
casting. It's flash, first strike, protection from god creatures. When it ETBs, exile up to 1 target attacking or blocking creature until Sigrid leaves the battlefield. Target.
I would like to give protection from.
Oh, really?
White.
Crazy. I will block your Ryu with my wizard. It is a blue wizard, so it can block.
Yeah, super dead.
Cool. Is that all for your turn?
That is all I have.
Okay, at the end of your turn, I'm going to flash in Jarl. His name's Jarl. It's like Carl with a J. When it ETBs, destroy a target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls that was dealt damage this turn.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Do not have 2 Mother Runes, so Ryu will bite the dust.
Tough. Or, it's good for me, but it's maybe tough, though.
All right, yeah, I continue to pass the turn.
Alrighty. I will untap. Draw for turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stick together. Each player chooses a party from among creatures they control, then sacrifices the rest.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so you choose a cleric, rogue, warrior, and wizard, and then sacrifice the rest.
This is a warrior.
Oh, Grim
Ryu's
Grin's
a warrior.
See.
No!
Grim Grin's a warrior.
Tough. I currently have 4 creatures, and so I will pick cleric, warrior, rogue, wizard.
Before that resolves, though, I'm
sure.
going to try to extract maximum value out of this larger zombie before it goes.
Yeah.
So we will scry. Or surveil. That'll go in the yard.
Reliquary Tower down.
Activate it again. I guess I still have 1 untapped. Surveil. That'll also go to the yard. And then I'm going to sack 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to Grim. That works, right?
Yep.
Yep.
You have 9 untapped triggers.
You do. That doesn't destroy something then? What
Oh yeah, what does he do?
It's when it attacks. It
What
destroys.
attacks?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, sure.
Okay.
So
All right. And I have nothing I can pick, so this will go to the bin, and this will go to the command zone.
It's not a wizard?
Oh,
No, it's a druid.
Oh, tough.
This is still a cleric, right? I can't imagine it's changed.
I would assume.
I'm gonna tentatively put these guys
Yeah,
in
I would
order.
assume Mother of Runes is human cleric.
Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah.
We'll
Still
take a
says-
sec here.
Still says cleric.
Then I'm gonna head on down to combat.
Mhm.
Oh, it's
Don't
untapped too. Oh, God.
Don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't even consider looking over here.
That's
Yikes.
fine. You're gonna
Uh,
attack this way.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Trigger Burakos for 4.
Yeah, 32.
32. I make 4 treasures. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, 22.
I have 6 treasures. So I will. Yeah, this one's good to run out. So go down to 2. I will play Morbid Opportunist.
Ooh.
It is a rogue for my folk hero, so I'll draw a card. And then whenever one or more other creatures I control dies, draw a card, and it triggers only once per
Is it
turn.
whatever, any other creature?
Oh, it's not I control.
Yeah.
I know how to read. Yeah.
Card's
hell yeah.
far better.
Okay.
I think it is.
Yeah, whenever one or more other creatures die, draw a
Draw.
card, but it triggers only once
Yeah.
per turn. And that will be the end of my turn.
Well, apologies to everybody. Wasted a bunch of time here, but gonna cast a Lindell's Fault.
I thought you were gonna like kill the rest of my stuff or something.
So here are the 5 cards that I want to keep on top. I looked 4 times, so going down to 36.
Mhm.
And then this is resolved. Proceed to my turn.
You may.
Sounds good.
Untap. Draw. Look at that.
Wow! Just like
Magic
we
the
loaded
Gathering.
up.
With my friends. Good cards.
It's my buddy Old Rutstein.
I like the double feature or the showcase one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that he's just got some real stinkers that are his buddies. You know, this is the type of magic I like playing.
This is the type of magic that I'm here for.
Yeah.
So
What does
when it
this
enters
guy
the
do?
battlefield or at the beginning of my upkeep, mill a card. If a land card is milled this way, create a treasure. If a creature is milled this way, create a 1/1 green insect. If a non-creature, non-land is milled this way, create a blood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do we got?
2020,
It's a lot of
2021
words.
magic.
What do we
So
mill?
top card. Oh, it's a land.
You get that treasure.
I get a treasure.
Shocking.
Nice.
I've got that in here.
Oh
somewhere.
yeah, he did that. Wow.
He knows the other 3.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Moved his wall.
It's so crazy.
So smart.
I have a treasure, and
And
that's it for me.
okay.
Okay.
Oh, no attacks with Grim
Untap.
Grimgrin's keeping me alive.
Draw a card.
Oh.
Trigger.
Yep.
Counter on this.
Yup.
I will play a land. Gain 1 life off this. Go to 29. All right. I'm gonna spend 3 mana to level this thing up.
Ooh.
It is now level 2. I can play an additional land on each of my turns.
Yeah.
Right?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember.
Play
how
land?
these work.
Gain a life. Go to 30. And then I will tap 7 and recast Tatyova, Benthic Druid.
Sure.
Yup.
Pass the turn.
Ooh.
Untap. Far less creatures over here now.
That's good
Draw.
for me. I'd like to declare an
Oh.
attack, hopefully.
Okay, I'm going to cast Sword of Feast and Famine.
Yes.
I'd like to immediately try to equip Sword and Feast and Famine to Mother of Runes.
In response, I would like to cast Putrefy, targeting Mother of Runes.
I guess I have to give it protection.
Yeah.
Protection from black.
Seems good.
Good. All right, well, turn way less good now, but I get to cast this other card I'm really excited about. Nahiri Forged in Fury, which is a March of the Machine Aftermath card. It has affinity for equipment, which I have 4 of, so it costs 4 less. Whenever equipped creature you control attacks, exile top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. You may cast equipment spells without paying their mana costs this way.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. I'll pass the turn.
Cool. Okay.
It wasn't as good. Didn't get done tap with my Sword Feast Famine.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I will untap
Mhm.
my party and draw for turn. I've got a Vault of Champions. Would anybody like to concede?
We need 2 concessions.
Yeah, we need 2. Anybody? Going once.
Let me think about it. I'll get back to you.
Okay, thank you. I will cast a creature. It is an Archpriest of Iona. It's a cleric, so folk hero. I will draw a card. And then this thing is a 1 mana 4/2 currently because I have 4 creatures in my party. And then at the beginning of combat on my turn, if I have a full party, target creature gets +1/+1 and flying until end of turn. So I'd like to.
Burakos gets evasion.
Yeah, that's why it's in here.
Yeah.
I will go to combat. Trigger, Burakos.
So attacks for 3 now.
Attacks for 3, and then does its drain nonsense. I will attack Sean.
Makes sense.
So trigger, you lose 4 to the Burakos.
32.
32. I make 4 treasures,
Decent.
and then it's attacking for 3.
29.
Okay. It's doing way more work than I thought it would this game. That's for sure. Normally it dies a lot more times than this and stuff.
I was banking on it dying.
I have cast a spell that drew me a card this turn, so I've got 6 treasures. Why am I a coward? Let's go. Sack 4 treasures. Play Battle Bond Limited All-Star Blaring Recruiter. It has partner with Blaring Captain. So when it ETBs, I'm going to target player may put Blaring Captain into their hand from their library.
Ooh.
Neat.
Any effects?
What else does it do before you go looking for it?
It's also a 2/2, and it has 2 and a white. Create a 1/1 white warrior creature token.
Nice, man.
Cool.
I respect that.
I will find Blaring Captain. It's also a 4 mana 2/2 warrior. And this one says when it attacks, attacking warriors get +1/+1.
You got it.
You better watch out. You better watch out. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, let's see what surprise cards I have on top of my library here.
I wonder, yeah.
Old Retstein mills again. Look, another land.
Oh my god. He's so
I'll
good.
draw for turn.
I hope it's like destroy all warriors.
Going to go to combat.
Yeah.
Apologies, Madison, but there's reasons for this. But I'm going to attack with Grimgrin. When it attacks, we will destroy Tatyova.
Destroy it.
And then what does it do when it destroys?
And it's
or
big,
anything?
right?
I think it's big.
It gets bigger, right? Yeah, it does. That is true. Thank you. It's
One
getting
more.
bigger. And
All
then
right.
before damage, I'm going to sack Retstein
To untap it.
to untap it.
Okay, so we
And
got
that's now 16.
16.
It doesn't have trample, right?
It does not.
Make a kraken.
Okay.
I will block with a kraken.
Okay. Sounds
Show
good.
off the Kraken first, at least.
Boop.
Oh, it's identical. Oh, it's under the bus.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
That's
And
what.
then second main, I'm going to cast Living Death.
Oh, I got obliterated.
Good thing I blocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This kind of sucks, but I'm into it.
I have no effects. This sees himself die, right?
It'll see
So
something die.
Yeah, right. So I get to
Well,
draw.
nothing dies. They all exile.
Oh, yeah, that's true. They get exiled and then
yeah,
swap
it's
Reno.
very bad for me. Cool.
So
cool,
I'm
cool, cool.
swapping in these 2 for these 2. Well, mine are very simple, but I will put a Godo trigger on the stack. Do you have anything?
No.
Okay.
I have no creatures.
So Sean, I guess we'll see what Sean puts into play. We'll put those on the stack, and then mine goes in the stack, and mine will resolve first.
Mire Trade.
Sorry, what are we doing?
Living Death.
Living Death.
You put creatures from your graveyard onto the battlefield.
Oh, I don't have any.
You have the top guy.
Except
There we go.
Yeah, okay.
So I resolve Godo.
Okay.
Off Godo, I'm gonna find a Sword of Hearth and Home. And put that into play.
He's collecting.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
sounds
then
good.
your triggers.
So I'm going to resolve Retstein, Triton, and then this guy.
Okay,
So
Redstein.
Retstein. Oh, what a surprise. Make a blood token.
Yeah.
Mire Triton.
Sorry, this is a blood
Blood
token.
token.
Okay. Breach the multiverse and Bajuka Bog.
Okay.
I will gain 2 life as well with that trigger.
31.
And then zombies in my yard, I think, is 1.
Oh, after all that.
After
Yeah.
all that,
Yeah.
well, they're all here now.
Yeah, true.
Sure.
It was kind of mostly the point of the play.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Okay, so it's not so bad for us this turn because they don't have haste. Sort of.
Mm-hmm.
So
But
then
next turn.
end step, going to end step, I have my will help trigger.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm going to sacrifice the Mire Triton, get a Decayed Zombie, and draw a card.
Sounds good.
And then
Seems good. Two
All right.
bucks.
Untap.
Woo-wee.
Draw a card. Trigger Ominous Seas. Play my first land for the turn. Trigger landfall and trigger this thing. Gain a life.
31.
Back up to 31.
Play a second land for turn.
32.
32. And trigger that landfall again.
Ooh, 4 power.
It's
so big.
7 power.
7, 8.
7, 8. It feels really bad to attack when I don't have anything to defend with, though.
Yeah.
Do any of your things fly?
Is there a problem?
not yet.
I was just counting.
Take
1,
it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Please.
9.
Please take it.
7.
Oh, sorry, 7.
Yeah,
Yeah, 7, 8.
7
Yeah.
flying.
Yeah, I guess I have to do that.
Okay.
24.
Yeah, 24 is how that math works.
Okay. We'll spend 7 mana.
Wow.
Cast a Beanstalk Giant.
That's a big
Okay.
boy.
It is a big boy.
Yeah.
Simic
3, 4,
Uncommons
5,
coming to get us.
6.
Yeah.
So it's an 11/11 currently. Pass the turn.
Okay, go to my turn.
Do you want 11? Is that helpful or
Thanks.
hurtful?
Draw a card.
11.
Yeah. Wait, is that right?
I think I'm losing now.
2, 3, 4,
my
5,
my
6,
board
7,
went bye-bye.
8, 9, 10. I lied. That's 12.
Yeah, you were not really well set up.
I can
doing
count.
that.
I was okay.
Okay.
Yeah. You got a Godo back. That's crazy. And a SRAM.
Try to equip Sword and Feast and Famine to Godo.
It's good.
Perfect. That's great. I guess I should use actual lands in the case I don't use my Signet because it doesn't untap.
Sure.
Equip Sword of Hearth and Home to Godo.
Yes.
Yup.
That's good. That's protection from the colors I need. Oh no, there's no blue yet. Yeah, notably.
Equip.
Equip Sword of Once and Future to Godo.
Uh-huh.
All right, now we're cooking.
Protection from everybody's deck, right?
Yeah, really.
Green,
Seems like,
black, white, blue. Yep.
Perfect.
Yep, that does
We're
it.
doing it. Move to combat. Attack Sean with Godo.
Yes. How bad
3,
is it
4,
for
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9?
I have a couple, I guess, triggers that happen in a moment here.
True.
So you're at 15?
So 9
15.
puts him to 15. I think the first one is attack, right? So he
Yeah.
untaps.
So because it's attacked, I get to untap it and also it and all samurai in an additional combat phase after this phase. Dwarf advisor, unfortunately not a samurai. Okay. So then when this hits you, again,
Yes.
a variety of things happen. I'm gonna put Sword and Feast and Famine on last.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess I can just do them from top to bottom. So once in future, I'm gonna surveil too.
Mhm.
Put those lines in the graveyard. And then I get to cast a spell that costs 2 or less without paying its mana cost. I'm going to cast Open the Armory.
Oh, Frim.
I'm going to find a Mithril Coat off of my Open the Armory. It's 3 mana, equipment, flash, indestructible. When it enters the battlefield, attaches to target legendary creature you control. And equip creature has indestructible. Equip for 3.
Huh. It's pretty good.
It's like Dark Steel Plate, but flash.
Rip Dark Steel Plate.
Yeah, okay. Sword of Hearth and Home will trigger. I will choose not to blink something, but I'll go look for a basic land.
Okay.
I should have chosen that while I was looking in the first place. Let's go choose the one I cut to.
Yeah. I was going to say don't shuffle because you're going to do it again, right?
I'm going to put up this Plains into play off of Sword of Hearth and Home, and then Sword and Feast and Famine will finally trigger. Sean, please discard a card, and I will untap all lands I control.
Oh, that's not the one that mills like 20?
No, I
that's
notably did not get Sword of Body and Mind.
Ooh, you didn't want woofs?
I'm going to discard this Dread Return.
You thought really long about discarding a Dread Return, Sean.
I have choices.
I'm worried about that. I want the record to show. All right, I have a second combat.
Uh-huh.
Sean, what are you looking at over there? Is 15?
15, yeah. You
Is
got
this
it?
like the only opportunity? Well,
yeah,
I
you
can't
got
kill
that.
you, that's for certain, but I can deal you a bunch of damage, which is maybe the only thing I have at the moment.
We got to hope Madison has 2 more land drops to get in for 7 again.
I think it is send to Sean again.
Yeah.
So again, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I
7,
get that.
8, 9 damage again.
Sean
Down
to
6.
6. Okay.
I will trigger these the same way.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So surveil. Bam. Bam. I guess I just... I'm going to shuffle anyway, so it doesn't matter. I guess I'll leave Fan Power Suit on my deck. Middle of the land, I will cast... Oh, this is, sorry, Open Armory is exiled. Do I want to
genius.
swallow whole something? I can't. I can only swallow whole Madison's creature. I will choose not to do that.
Fair.
Sort of Hearth and Home. So I'm going to look for a land. This is whether or not I want to blink Godo and have to reinvest my mana equipping. So I think I'm going to.
Sounds good.
So he will be Blunk.
Cool.
I will find this mountain off of the sword and bring back in Godo. Which Godo effect.
Oh, sure. True.
I'm going to find Swiftfoot Boots off this Godo trigger. So again, the Sword Feast Ram trigger is still in the stack. I'm going to flash in Mithril Coat.
Yeah, this checks out.
So I cast it, trigger Saram, draw card.
Oh my goodness.
And I think Saram is going to get indestructible.
Okay.
Okay. So untap and discard. Untap.
I think I'm discarding the Dread Summons.
Okay.
Dread summons down.
Okay. I have a lot of equipment and a second main phase. 5 mana. Cast Ryu World Warrior.
Oh yeah, this isn't the commander.
Right. It would have been really sweet if I could have, Hadouken did some stuff. So play Ryu, equip Swiftfoot Boots to him.
Yeah.
Any effects to Swiftfoot Boots.
No effects.
I'm
Good.
doing this at some point, so I guess I'm flashing in my Alms Collector. Nobody has drawn 2 or more cards ever.
I draw a lot
but-
of one-ofs.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm going to
I'm just gonna get that out of the way.
also equip Black Blade Reforged to Ryu World Warrior.
So, Ryu
6, 8, 9, 10, 10 power. 10, 12.
10, 12.
Okay, 10, 12.
Got it.
10, 12. Okay. I'm trying to think if I play a land this turn.
Oh, I certainly don't know.
It's fine. Pass turn.
I will untap. Oh, I guess actually in your end step, I am gonna sacrifice this Silent Clearing to draw a card.
Sure.
That's not a bad one. Then I'll untap. Then I'll draw for my turn. That is a bad one. I've got a command tower. Burakos costs 8. I could. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to recast the guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Recast Burakos Party Leader. And my Alms Collector is on jumping duty as well, I think. So pass the turn.
All right, Larder Zombie, let's go.
Let's go, Larder Zombie.
Activate. Well, that's hilarious.
Oh no.
There's no way that this can actually save me in this case, but Harness Infinity.
Whoa.
That draws you so many cards.
It would draw me a lot of cards, but I would just be dead. It would
but
take my entire turn.
But it's really cool.
It would be extremely cool way to die, yeah. Do it again. Put that in there.
Think of all the cards you can discard to sort of Feast and Famine.
If he could cast some of them after Harnessing Infinity, it's really good, right? But
gonna
it costs $1 million.
Crack my blood token and discard this Grave Spawn Sovereign. Also probably too late to do anything. All right. Proceed.
Yeah.
Okay. Good old Rutstein trigger.
Yeah.
It's a Stitcher supplier. Give me an insect, please.
You got it.
Drawing for my turn. Oh, these cards just too late. Okay.
You
So-
could go out with a bang.
I'm gonna activate my Haven Gold Lich.
Oh.
I may cast target creature, the Stitcher supplier. We are going to cast that Stitcher supplier.
You got it.
It's going to enter the battlefield and trigger. So I mill 3. 1, Tomb Fortress, Relentless Dead, Lord of the Undead.
Oh.
Yep.
We are going to then activate it again and target the Lord of the Undead.
Mhm.
Cast Lord of the Undead.
Hmm. Oh, your Colossus, right? This is.
Oh, yeah, it would've made a-
Yeah.
casting.
So you have 2 more tab zombies.
I've got 2 more tab zombies.
Okay. I think they're pretty big. right?
Everybody's quite large right now.
Yeah, they're getting
Is-
+4, +3, or +4.
Yeah,
pretty
right?
big.
+1, +2,
Plus
+1.
2, so 3, 2, 4, 2, or
Mhm.
4, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then do we have anything super interesting in here?
Oh, just a
So the-
Grim Grin.
Yeah. But I don't think anything that helps me right here, right now, which is kind of what I need.
Mm.
All right. So these things can't attack. Everything else can. Okay, I have one more actual useful action here. I'm going to sacrifice the Stitcher Supplier to Eaten Alive. And I'm going to exile Godo, I guess.
A response.
You have a response. Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Oh.
deflecting swat it
Oh,
to
no.
Undead War Chief.
Why would you do that?
Because I don't want to.
Die.
Anything I can sack this to? No. I guess we'll activate Larder Zombie.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go Larder
Wait, do you have
Zombie.
3 zombies for it?
Hey?
Is that 3 zombies? Or 3
It's just 3 creatures, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Large Drum is sick.
That's really good.
Yeah. So we will take a look at this, put this here. But yeah, then that is going to
Gonna eat it.
resolve. But I guess Stitcher Supplier, this will make a zombie with Decayed, right?
Right.
Holy smokes.
So many
good.
triggers.
So many triggers. Okay, you're exiled. Then Stitcher Supplier trigger.
Mhm.
We're gonna go 1, 2, 3 Underrealm Lich is interesting. Okay. Guess declare attacks. I think I'm just not going to attack and hope for mercy. So that's my play.
'Kay.
In steps Ariel Saka, Decayed Zombie to draw a card.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Untap. Draw a card. Put a counter on this thing. The first thing I will do is spend 9 mana to recast my commander.
Yeah,
I will play my first land for the turn.
you got it. It's 2 life.
So I will gain 2 and draw a card. So I'm
34?
at 34. And this thing also triggers.
You have a. Did you put it on counter enormities already?
No. I
Everybody's
will
got so
play
many
my
triggers.
second land for the turn.
Yeah.
So
Gain 2 life.
36.
Put another counter on this and I draw a card.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then is Beanstalk like it keeps
It's
tracking?
It's perpetual.
or-
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
Yeah, so it's
12
now
life,
a 14.
14?
Yeah.
Holy
So
smokes.
you don't have anything that can block a flyer, right?
I do not know.
Okay, so this flyer will come in at you for 7. And this is going to come in at Aaron, and I'm going to make it unblockable.
Okay.
I have no effects to
Sean.
becoming unblockable.
I have effects.
Oh.
Oh, you do?
I'm going to activate Larder Zombie.
All right. Do it.
Let's go, large zombie.
Tapping these.
Yep.
Glade goes in the yard.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Mm-hmm.
The Meat Hook Massacre goes in the yard. And I'm just gonna die.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take 14.
It is
You will take 14.
a 14.
Go to 8.
Aaron goes to 8. Okay.
There's a wonder in here somewhere.
Yeah.
Could have chump blocked.
Yeah,
Cast the
give him
turn.
flying.
Wonder would have been actually an insane mill. Okay. Yeah.
Yep,
Sean
you're
is
up.
dead.
Sean's very dead.
Sean's dead. Aaron's at 8.
Well, for now.
For now.
I don't know how I'm fighting it. Maddie, though.
I'm gonna draw a card. Madison is at 36.
Uh-huh.
I'm at 36.
So I have to kill Madison.
You can maybe.
I'm gonna try my hardest. Pay 2, equip Sword of Feast and Famine to Ryu.
Mhm.
Pay 2, equip Shadow Spear to Ryu.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Equip.
Mm-hmm.
Swords.
Yep.
Okay. Ryu, large.
Yeah.
I guess I gotta. Do I get a free attack with Goto? Maybe I should have got one to Goto, so I got one other attack, one other ability, right? That was a mistake. Find out, I guess. I look up Sword of Feast Famine to Goto.
Okay.
Because Goto's gonna give me the multiple combats. Move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Send into Madison.
Can I block either of those? No. Right?
No.
All right.
No, pro green and blue,
pro-
green.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sorry. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22.
Wow.
Whoa.
Okay.
Maddie goes to
14?
14.
Yeah.
Okay, I have many triggers.
Yep.
This is an attack again.
Yeah, so this
it's-
one on tap right away.
Yeah, and there's another combat.
So I get another combat with Goto and Samurais. Wait. I think I did this intentionally, right? I can just untap my Ryu before I go to the second main phase and then attack with it again.
Yeah, with the Hadoken.
Okay, this ability last, I guess, again. I guess this time we do it first. Do you have any cards in your hand, Madison? If you discard a card, I will untap all my lines.
I will discard Walking Atlas. I think I'm dead, so it won't really matter. But
So sort of what's the future? Spell 2.
Yo.
Soul Ring and Illusionist Bracers in the graveyard. Okay, don't play anything off of sort of what's future. Sword of Hearth and Home. I'm not going to blink anything, but I will go find a land. I'll put this mountain into play off Sword of Hearth and Home. Okay.
Does it have, what does this do? Is it
Lifelink.
lifelink?
Yes.
So how much did you
So this is
gain?
1, 2. This isn't in play yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
So you go to 24. That puts a damper in my plan. I think he killed us.
And I guess before moving to additional combat, I will untap my Ryu. Elliot, what do you at?
28.
I can just Hadouken your face, right? I want to Hadouken you. 1,
My-
2, 3, 4,
Oh,
5,
boy.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
wow.
Go to
You're at 11?
11?
I'm gonna
Okay.
gain 17.
Oh my god. You go to 41?
Yeah.
Cool, we did a lot this game.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, and what else now?
Second combat?
Yeah, 1, 2. I keep counting this 20 times. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8,
He's
9, 10,
17.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Attack. I guess I attack you and I Hadouken Madison. That's the math. Attack you. Attack Madison.
Right, so you get the other. Yeah, so I take 17 and
Yeah,
I
so
die.
you're gonna take, and I'm gonna Hadouken you for 17, and then you will die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hadouken.
Hadoken. Oh my god. Aaron always builds such cool decks, and I'm always so mad about
Street
it.
Fighter 2 for 2. You know?
Yeah.
Like, my decks have never done anything that cool. He Hadokened us, like,
Magic All Star
death.
Ryu.
Yeah, really.
oh my goodness. Yeah. I felt like everybody kind of did something that game. Madison made an 8-8.
It
That was
did.
cool.
She did-
Yeah,
did
it
a lot
took
of
a
good.
while because we drew a lot of lands at first, but then
Yeah.
it ended up paying off more in the late game
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Simic eventually will
when I
find
had things that
find ways to
benefited
use
off
the mana
the landfall.
for sure.
So this deck's fun.
Yeah, again, Simic spells are good.
I want to see more of this deck.
Yeah, for sure.
One of the cards that I drew and was like, oh, that one's bad was Stony Brook Schoolmaster.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Merfolk wizard that when it becomes tapped, it makes more Merfolk wizards. But obviously it's a 1/2 that wasn't doing any blocking anyway. So yeah, that was a bad one to draw that late.
I was terrified of Sean. Like, even that last turn when I had
play
the SWAT, if he milled something big with his Dread Return in the graveyard, if there's like a Crater Hoof Behemoth, Wonder, give yourself invasion, like another Lord. I was kind of banking on him, someone interacting with my board so I can interact with someone else's board.
Right.
When you played that Flash creature, the black one, I was like, okay, I can't SWAT this. There's no other legal target.
Oh.
Right.
You couldn't.
It's like destroy a creature
Yeah.
that was dealt damage this turn.
Okay.
There's no other target that was legal,
Right.
from what I
so,
understand.
Yeah, like you couldn't redirect it and fizzle it or
Right.
whatever.
Yeah, from what I
Yeah.
understand, I don't think I could have.
How would
Yeah,
that feel?
I was definitely trying to dig through like a crater hoof or something that would give
Yeah.
my zombies evasion. But
And then we just
You
would've died.
almost didn't need it.
losing my +2/+1
Yeah.
kind of settled things.
Otherwise, we
there.
were for sure gonna die.
Oh yeah, like I think if I don't, like I think if you don't remove my guy and just attack me, I'm curious if you had enough to kill me without it. I don't know. I just didn't do the math. But,
I think possibly, but sitting at 6 life and being public
Yeah,
enemy number
it
1,
is-
I
Yeah.
felt like I had to win the game
You definitely
there,
had to
or
do
I was
something
going
for
to lose.
sure.
Right, and I don't know if it made it into the, like, we might have cut it or whatever, but when you were larder zombieing to try to hit Wonder to block the flyer, that's
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been a
sweet.
sick way to live.
That's so sick.
Prolong it for a turn.
Yeah, not much else to say. We got Hadokened. Thanks for joining me, everybody, and thank you for joining us as well. If you'd like to see more of this or see this kind of gameplay early, you can head on over to our Patreon, patreon.com/thespikefeeders. For as little as $1, you get access to our Discord where we post the episode previews. Usually when they're finished. You know, some other channels say like a day early, whatever early. You'll see them when they're done, but not posted yet. Sometimes it's a couple days, sometimes it's one day. You know, depends how stressed out Jim is, I guess. Also, once again, shout out to GameGenic, our lovely sponsors. If you'd like a GameGenic product like playmats, sleeves, deck boxes, or boxes for any type of board game or collectible game that you play, head on over to your local game store, ask them if they have GameGenic products, and if they don't, ask them to try to get some in, because it's great stuff. Did I say thank you already? Thanks for joining us, Sean.
Thank you, Sean.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
Coming.
see you next time.